Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearded Gamer here, and today we'll be looking at some of the indie games on offer on the Steam sale, the Steam Winter Sale, which ends January the 4th at 10 a.m. PST. I don't know what that is. 2016, obviously. So 2 days ago, I released a video with some previously AAA games. There's still AAA games. The games that I mentioned, you had games of the Skyrim sort and Mass Effect, stuff like that on super discounts. They're already cheaper because they're, old, but now they were 80% off, 75% off, whatever, with great prices. So basically the conclusion was you could get 11 top games for a total of something like 40 euros, which is amazing. So now I'm doing the indie version of that video where you can get a bunch of amazing, stupendous indie games for super low prices again. So I've looked it up. There's a bunch. So I tried to pick out the most popular ones that are definitely worth buying, even at the normal price. And at the discounts that we're getting with Steam, thank you, Steam, thank you, even better. So let's start off with one of the most well-known ones. It's called Limbo. You probably all know Limbo. So Limbo is for sale at $4.99. That's the current price of it on the Steam sale. Feel free to go have a look at a trailer or something like that. Here's a video of it real quick just to get a basic idea. Overwhelmingly positive, as you can see here. Was released August 2nd, 2011. It's actually still an amazing game. My internet is being extremely annoying today. So this is what it looks like basically. It's very dark and weird. So apparently you are this little kid who's looking for his sister and you are in limbo, and it's a platformer. It's great atmosphere, puzzle game. It's nice. Give it a shot. So let's move on. We have Super Meat Boy. Super annoying game. Super annoying boy should be called, or something like that. So Super Meat Boy basically is, again, it's a platformer. Some of the best indie games are platformers actually, because you don't have a team of 100 people working on a game with millions of dollars of budget. So it's just a few people most of the time with a lot smaller budget. So instead of basing their game on extraordinary graphics or stuff like that, they try to make their game very interesting. The concept, the gameplay and stuff like that. Super Meat Boy, what it is, it's basically a platformer, really hard. You need to get from A to B, pick up some power-ups or get to the portal or whatever, and you jump around on walls, over walls, whatever, obstacles to get to where you want to get. So again, my internet is really slow today for some reason. So anyway, that's let's just look at a couple. Wow, even the screenshots are loaded. Okay, so these are spinning probably, so you need to jump through them so you don't die. It's extremely difficult. I know that a lot of people hate this game because it's so difficult. Usually when you see these two words in Steam for a game, buy it. It's worth it. All right, so this is A Tale of Two Brothers. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see any of the footage because, again, my connection is being a little weird today. Let's see. Okay, it's loading. It's based on the Unreal Engine. Let's have a look. This is not gameplay, so this is what the game will actually look like. It's sort of a 3D platformer, and it's co-op. You're these two brothers, and you need to do stuff to get, the story finished. Anyway, let's move on. We have, let me see here. Okay, Never Alone is a game I discovered recently, actually. Again, it's a platformer, and what it is you are this little girl, and you are Native American, and you lived your life, you know, killed animals to eat, whatever. And suddenly one day a storm came. It was really strong. You couldn't get out of the house to get food and make sure that your people can live. But the storm went on and on and on. And the girl decided, you know, whatever, fuck this. I have to find out what's going on. And she tried to go and discover what is the source of the storm, how she can stop it. While she's doing this, she discovers this fox. So this fox is always with her, and they help each other do stuff, get through puzzles. It's a very pretty looking game. The soundtrack is nice, and there is co-op. Like if you have a friend, the girl and the fox, you can control each one separately. It's pretty good, and it's actually based on some sort of a true story. I'm not sure exactly how much of a true story it is, but it's based on a true story, because there are cutscenes while you're progressing through the game. You can see a bunch of cutscenes where actual people from that tribe talk about this valley was called like this because this and that happened. It's very interesting. Check out the game. Check out the cutscenes throughout the game. It's worth it. So this is only $3.74. And if you get the Foxtails DLC and the soundtrack, okay, the soundtrack is no extra charge because it's free, but if you get the DLC, it's $4.49. It's at minus 75%. So let's go to something a little bit different so we can have something else other than platformers. Even though most of these games are platformers, they are great and they are worth playing. So Deadcore, this is a 3D game. It's a platformer, but it's a first-person 3D platformer. So what you need to do is you explore really cool looking places, and you have to speedrun or something. Just check out the footage. It's pretty good. Let's wait for it to load it a little bit. So the main idea is behind this video is that you can get 9 games, 9 indie games that are amazing for a total of €26.61. So this is half the price of one of the newer games that are 50 or 60 euros. But still, you can get 9 extraordinary games from indie developers that have great ideas, great atmosphere, great music, great gameplay. You might not find the amazing graphics you'll find in other AAA games, but they're more than worth their money, and you guys should definitely have a look. These games are extraordinary. Alright, so you got a basic idea. It sort of does remind Quake. But anyway, Deadcore is $2.49 minus 75%. It's usually 10 euros. And I actually, because it looked really good, I actually bought an extra copy. So I have one in my library. I have one that I will give away once I release the video of gameplay for this game. And basically, the giveaway for this game will be once the video gets a few views, a bunch of likes or dislikes. Honest opinions always matter, so don't be afraid to hit the dislike button if that video is something that you don't like. Still, put in a comment helping me out, telling me you can do this to make this video better. You can, you're very boring, do something else with your voice or something like that. And a random comment once we get to 50, I don't know, 100 views, let's say. Once we get to 100 views of that video, I'll be doing a giveaway. And I do also have, let me see, Super Meat Boy. I also have an extra copy of that. Once I release a video of that, same deal. 100 views, put in a comment, random giveaway to one of the comments of these games. These are amazing games, totally worth the money. You guys should check them out. So that's it for now. I'll go ahead and play one of these games so you guys can have an actual look of what they look like instead of just the trailer. And well, enjoy the Steam sale. Bye bye now.